All right. Welcome back, everyone. We're diving into some seriously interesting stuff today, all about B2B e-commerce.
You got it. And this one's all about getting the most bang for your buck.
Right. Like you invested in this platform,
Yep.
but then what?
Well, and that's what's so interesting is, you know, a lot of companies kind of think, oh,
Oh, yeah.
we got the platform. We're good to go. We'll just, rake in the benefits.
Yeah, just kind of like poof, like magic.
Yeah, it's like they think they bought a magic bullet or something.
Right.
But
Yeah.
the reality is it's not that simple. Implementing a B2B commerce platform, it's a process.
It is. It really is. It's kind of like,
Like a marathon or
yeah, like
Oh.
you're not going to win a marathon just because you bought a new pair of shoes.
Exactly. You got to train, you got to strategize.
You got to put in the work.
Yeah, you got to put in the work for sure. So then what's the secret sauce? What are we really talking about here?
User adoption. That's the
Yeah.
key. It doesn't matter how fancy your platform is if nobody's using it. That's so true.
Yeah.
It's like having a state-of-the-art gym in your basement
Exactly.
and never going down there.
Exactly. A treadmill that just collects dust. It's not going to magically make you fit.
So true. So, okay, user adoption. But how do you actually make that happen? Where does that even start?
Well, one of the biggest mistakes companies make is they kind of drop the ball on communication after the initial launch.
Ooh, that's interesting. So, like all the excitement of getting it set up.
Yeah, all the fanfare, the big launch party.
Right. And then everybody's like, okay, what's next?
Exactly. It's like they think the work is done, but that's actually just the beginning.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So it's not a one and done kind of thing. You got to keep the energy going.
Exactly. You got to keep reminding people why this platform is so valuable.
Okay, so how do you do that? What are some concrete things companies can do to really make this work?
Well, the sources we're looking at today have some great tips. And one of the things they emphasize is the importance of having dedicated champions.
This audio session is brought to you by Corvist, your go-to B2B e-commerce platform for manufacturers using SAP. Whether you run ECC, S/4HANA, or are migrating to clean core operations with SAP BTP, Corvist integrates seamlessly with your ERP, enhancing customer experiences and streamlining operations. Ready to transform your e-commerce strategy? Visit corvist.com to learn more.
For the platform.
Champions. So like internal cheerleaders.
Yeah, kind of.
Mhm.
People who are really passionate about the platform and who can help to drive adoption within their teams.
Okay, so these champions would be kind of like the go-to people for questions and troubleshooting and all that.
Exactly. They're the ones who can really help to get people excited about using the platform.
So they're not just like tech support people.
No, they're more than that. They're
Yeah.
advocates, they're evangelists for the platform.
Okay, cool. What else do these sources recommend?
Well, another key point is consistent communication. You got to keep people in the loop about new features, updates, success stories, that kind of thing.
Right, so like regular newsletters or training sessions or something.
Exactly. It's all about keeping the platform top of mind and making sure people know how to use it effectively.
Okay, and then I was also seeing something in here about like tying it all back to ROI.
Oh, yeah. That's crucial. You got to show people how the platform is actually impacting the bottom line.
So like showing them the numbers, the increased sales and reduced costs.
Exactly. That's what's really going to get people's attention.
Okay, so it's like a positive feedback loop.
Right.
The more people see the benefits,
The more they're going to use the platform.
and the more they use it, the more results they're going to see.
Exactly. It's a win-win for everybody.
Wow. This is really insightful stuff. So to kind of bring it back to our listeners here, what's the main takeaway? What do they really need to remember?
I think the biggest thing is that investing in a B2B e-commerce platform is just the first step.
Right. It's a journey.
It is. The real work begins after you launch.
So it's all about driving that user adoption.
Exactly. Making sure people are actually using the platform and getting value from it.
Okay, so it's not a set it and forget it thing. You got to actively manage it.
You got it. You got to nurture it like a garden. Keep tending to it. Keep it growing.
I love that analogy. So then the question for our listeners is, how are you going to do that? How are you going to create that environment where your B2B e-commerce platform can really flourish?
That's right. Think about how you can build a culture of ongoing engagement and support around your platform.
Because that's what's going to unlock its true potential.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much for joining us today. It's been a really fascinating deep dive into the world of B2B e-commerce.
My pleasure. Always happy to chat about this stuff.
And to all our listeners out there, keep those platforms humming.
And we'll catch you on the next deep dive.
See ya.
Bye.